Good afternoon and welcome to the Victoria Advocate. I'm Becky Cooper, Managing Editor. Chris is at a Rotary Club meeting in Puerto Vaca where he's speaking. He should be back soon. With me at the table to my left.
Tony Belandron, City Editor.
And Brian Cameron.
I don't know what's happening, but it's putting ears on you, Becky, so
For real?
let me try to figure out what's going on.
What about me?
It started with you and then it jumped to Becky, so.
Ears?
I downloaded the new app and and it's different, so maybe I
Is this
didn't. put it on.
Facebook's new thingamajig?
Yeah.
You want to follow our people online when we talk to them?
Oh.
My phone's almost dead.
Okay. let's
Are we
see.
starting over?
No.
Okay.
This is on Facebook.
Now
right?
you have your ears, Tony, nice.
Oh, okay.
And little cat whiskers.
All right. So who's drawing on us?
I mean, it's automatic. I don't know who's doing that. Let's see.
Oh, no.
What?
Just
Yeah, you could just advise, like I found this morning.
Kansas City Star. She passed away.
I think I figured it out. Sorry.
Okay. Now
Sorry
that
for
we're,
our little comedic episode there.
now that we're earless, mustacheless. Here's our trivia question for today. What reptile can breathe through its rear end?
Reptile.
Reptile. I didn't know this until I turned it over and read the answer.
What is a frog?
Oh,
Nope.
sorry.
Nope. Think about it for a little bit.
I'll turn the volume down.
Okay. Let Tony know if you have any questions or comments, concerns, story ideas, or the answer to the trivia question. Do you have anybody listening?
Yeah, we have
I
some.
don't know if I can tell. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Good. Who do we have?
Oh, no, I don't know. We have 6 people watching.
Oh, Tony Blandern is watching. Who's that? You guys know him?
Never heard of him.
3328 doesn't work.
Get notified when the Victoria Army goes live next. Okay.
Okay, well,
Did you just post that? Say something so the Victoria Advocate knows you're here.
No, I think that's a Facebook message.
No.
But you said hello out there.
That's it, yeah.
while he's figuring that out, we have a photo package from Charlie on the, I don't know what MDS stands for, but group of volunteers were in Bloomington.
Latter-day Saints, I think. Right?
MDS is not Latter-day Saints.
I know, but I don't know.
Is that the Mennonite group?
Oh, maybe it's the Mennonite group down there.
Okay. And I think there's some college kids down there working this week. So we have a little photo package on them working and how they've been able to help families. We have a story. I'm not sure about the Mumfords one, but Moonshine, the bar, has partnered with Mumfords, and now Moonshine is offering Mumford's barbecue at lunchtime. And so we have a short story on that. Our Main Street director, Mary Helen, is leaving. Her husband's received a job transfer
Sorry. Sorry, I do that a lot today.
to the Dallas area, so they're moving.
At least that one didn't leak anything.
I think they already have an interim director until they get a new permanent director hired. Amber went to the ABR today. DJ Spooky, who's a composer, multimedia artist, editor, and author who spoke. He's composed and produced work for Yoko Ono, Thurston Moore, and done some films.
Yesterday I was trying for all my might to remember what ABR stood for, and I couldn't. I know what it is now.
American
But it's
Book
like
Review.
this morning I woke up, American Book Review. I hate when that happens.
You're so old.
I don't know. I couldn't remember it.
And Home and Garden, I'm not sure what Gardener's Dirt is today. And in sports, we have Refugio baseball.
So this is that one kid I was telling you guys about. He could be like really high draft pick in the draft. His name's Jared Kelly. He's pitching tonight, so that's why Mike's covering it.
Okay. Oh. Maybe he'll do well.
I got to play with some really top flight talent like that, man. It makes a difference
Yeah.
when you have a really, really good pitcher like that in high school.
I don't think Ironton had a very good picture, any good pictures when I was in school. So, didn't have any good football players either. East softball, we'll cover that. They're playing Corpus Christi Carroll. And we have advanced to the state powerlifting, high school powerlifting.
So this is the girls, so the girls are this weekend and the boys are next weekend, so that budget was wrong.
Okay, this one doesn't say boys or girls, it just says.
This
high
one,
school.
the advance is, cause the girls go first, so,
Oh,
this is the advance, and I think they're gonna take the angle, I think David's gonna write about, they're going for their, what'd I say earlier,
14th.
14th straight
That's a
state title.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
Okay, we have an official that Beto O'Rourke is planning to run for president. Was he? I think he made the announcement in Iowa or Austin, somewhere today. More of the college admissions bribery story. So my niece posted something on Facebook with the little, from the Full House, little kid, what was her name? Ashley and Mary Lee.
Oh, yeah, Olsen.
Yeah, the Olsen girls.
The Olsen
One-
twins?
Yeah. This one is, the meme of her with guns and says, we're coming to get you, Aunt Becky, or something like that. So my niece posted that. Aunt Becky, if you ever need us, let us know.
There's, that's funny because there are several other memes about that actress too. Very funny.
Yeah. Well, I responded that this Aunt Becky has more integrity than that Aunt Becky.
Yes.
So, I wanted to say plus I'm broke, but I didn't do that.
Yeah, money makes people do funny things, abuse power and all that kind of
All
stuff.
sorts of stuff. Boy killed in Schertz area was declined to indict 4 sheriff's deputies who opened fire on a suspected car thief. Wow. Killing her and a 6-year-old boy. This is back in 2017. Whooping cranes. The last of a flock of 75 whooping cranes has left the U.S. in Maryland. Oh, this is a different flock, okay. Marking the end of the 52-year-old breeding program that's sent the rare birds to research institutes and zoos in Virginia, Fort Texas, Oklahoma, and around. So they closed down that one and
New York. Rehomed them, basically?
yeah, they moved them from Maryland, so they're moving them off. Maybe we'll get some too. So they listed those.
Earlier, closer to the top of that budget, the college admissions bribery, more follow-up.
Mhm.
2 college students have filed a lawsuit against the University of Southern California, Yale University, and other colleges where prosecutors have accused rich and famous parents of paying bribes to ensure their children's admission. The lawsuit was filed Wednesday in federal court in San Francisco and alleges the students were denied a fair opportunity for admission. And I think they're including it on the budget because University of Texas at Austin is included in all that. But anyway, I guess
If they were denied fair entrance,
they were
probably
denied a
wouldn't-
fair opportunity for admission because
They probably wouldn't have made the school anyway, that's why their parents are making the bribes.
no, these are
People are
students,
suing.
these are college students who were denied admission.
Other students, okay, I see.
Other students who were
Alright.
denied admission, and they're claiming that they were denied admission and a fair opportunity to attend
I thought,
because the school was accepting bribes.
I thought you
by-
meant it was a group of
Yeah, that would be
kids
hard,
from the parents who did it.
right, it'd be hard to prove though that because you got in, I didn't, you know.
I don't think it'd be that hard to prove. You take a
Well-
look at their entrance requirements and what student X had and versus what you had. And you
But
had the
wouldn't it
same
be a
thing,
question of
and he got
timing?
in and he didn't.
Maybe they took their allotted number of students for that year. If they're only getting 500 or 1,000 or whatever, they can only have 1,000 new admissions every semester. Then maybe I filed it when they had already hit 1,000.
But then Johnny Manziel comes along and then you have 1,001. See, the admissions process is flawed anyway, especially when it comes to athletes.
Well, I don't have to worry about that because in Kansas, if you if you're a resident of the state of Kansas, you have to be accepted at any university that's a part of the Board of Regents, because they get taxpayer money.
So basically any state college in Kansas?
Pretty much, yeah, because I got accepted, it's
Is that a rule
automatic
still?
admission, huh?
Is that still a rule in that state?
I don't know, it's been 30+ years since I applied at KU, but,
I think California has a similar kind of rule too.
but you're automatically accepted. And I was accepted at other universities, at other, out-of-state universities. But I mean, you still have to apply for admissions, but you're gonna get in. You still have to fill out the document. Who knows, I don't know if they charge a processing fee for that or not, but they might today. And then you're just gonna get a letter saying
So-
you're accepted.
So would the Kansas schools who participated in that obviously would accept Kansas students first before the outsiders? So they would, you know what I mean? So they
Yeah,
have the
good
room.
questions, I don't know if they had a quota. They might have a quota for both groups, in-state and out-of-state.
Cause I know a lot of schools like those out-of-state students, cause that's where they make more money.
Yeah, my
tuition.
tuition was a hell of a lot less than an out-of-state student.
Yeah.
And then you had to live in Kansas for a year
To
to
gain
establish
in-state,
residency.
yeah.
I think here it's 6 months. to
Really?
establish residency. But Kansas's law where a student who has no interest in college while they're in high school, so just never does anything supporting to prepare for college, and all of a sudden, oh, I wanna go to college, they would let him in over someone from out of state who has better grades and better ambition.
I don't know if they have, I don't know if they'd be up against each other like that, if in-state and out-of-state, I don't know how to answer that.
But let's just say, using that, are there lower tier schools they would force that kind of a student into versus like maybe Kansas University?
Say it one more time.
Like, are there lower tiered state schools they would kind of like steer that kind of a student toward instead of like one of the big ones like Kansas or
Oh,
something?
I don't know. They would probably recommend junior college or junior college. There's a lot of private schools in Kansas. St. Mary's, there's Baldwin University.
But those aren't guaranteed admissions, like.
Correct.
or like
Those
that.
being private, they're not state funded, so they have their own.
I'd imagine there'd be some kind of program and they steer that kind of student toward who did it. Like probably, yeah, prove yourself in junior college.
Yeah,
first.
go to junior college or go to some satellite college and then come to our big school. That's what the universities here in Texas do. If you want in and you don't make the cut, then they encourage you to go to like Blinn for A&M.
Yeah, like Paul do that?
Paul went to
Washburn,
Santon,
yeah.
UT Santon.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't mean that you're not any good, it just means that you didn't make the first
Yeah.
cut, so you're, yeah.
And we all know students bloom later, some bloom later than others, and who knows? I went to one school. I was like,
Yeah, I mean, I went to Washburn University. That was a municipal. At the time, it was the only municipal university. I mean, it got funded by city taxes.
Wow.
I think it called itself the only one in the country that did that. Washburn University in Topeka. I went there for a year, and it was only, I mean, the rate was ridiculously low, but I mean, at the time it was pricey, but it's like, you look back now compared to today, it was like really low. And then after a year there, I transferred, because they didn't have the degree I wanted, I transferred to KU.
So it's really interesting, like when I was the first kid in my family, or maybe even my extended family, to graduate from college. But it really just wasn't pushed when we were in school, so like I didn't really know what I was supposed to be doing, like extracurricular stuff. I just played sports, is all I ever did.
Did you have older brothers and sisters who went to college?
No.
You said
See, then you had no frame of, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, sorry.
So I didn't know the things like I was supposed to do, and my parents didn't push it either, so it's like,
Same here, I had no frame of reference. I was the first one to go to college in my family.
I might have done those extra things like student council or joined more clubs or whatever, but I didn't know any of that stuff back then. And quite frankly, I don't think it was as important as it is nowadays.
And then my first roommate, he was arrogant and rich and came from snobby parents, and he was snobby, and it's like, oh my God, this is hell. I try not to interact with him a lot.
You still friends with him?
No, I haven't talked to him
Oh.
since I left. God only knows. He was very, very, he stared at himself in the mirror a lot.
Okay, on that note, I think we're gonna call it good.
His name was Michael, what was it? Was it, no, not Caulfield,
Michael Pence.
Michael, I don't know, I can't think of his last name. Oh yeah, but he was stuck up.
Give us a trivia answer there, Becky, before we get out of here.
Okay, trivia question, one more time. What reptile can breathe through its rear end?
Snake.
Reptile?
I don't know.
Did you say snake?
I just said.
Yeah, it came up.
Nope. You got a guess?
No.
Certain species of turtles,
Turtle.
endangered Australian white-throated snapping turtles, can get almost 70% of their oxygen through its butt.
There you go.
So on that note, we'll see you tomorrow and have a good evening. We'll talk to you tomorrow.